Well, hi there. Welcome to Boy Gone Bad's Bad Archery. Um, haven't really been doing anything. Haven't even really been shooting. Uh, why is that? Well, got this little puppy here, little rescue dog. My wife and I just got. This is Olive. We just got her from Texas. So been a little busy trying to train her, and between work and everything, you know, I just haven't had time to shoot. And I had ordered a new bow. It's a Luano bow. I really like the two that I have. They're 45 pounders. And they just came out with a, so I'm actually going to do like an unboxing here. Finally came. 3.5 weeks it took to come from China, which I guess, with the way things are, that's not too long of a wait, I guess. I was getting a little bit worried, but anyway, happy Indigenous Day for, those who are butt hurt over, calling it Columbus Day, our cancel culture, bunch of fruitcakes anymore, get hurt and upset, everything's racist, everything's so, so, it's so terrible, it's so hurtful. We have to coddle people. Everything's racist. Everything hurts. It doesn't matter whether you're queer or whatever. We got to be accepting of everybody. Except when you walk out in a store without a mask, they're not too accepting about that. Or if you tell them like myself, you can shove that vaccination up your ass. I'm not getting it. That kind of butt hurts people. They're not too, they won't embrace that. They don't embrace everybody. They're liars is what they are. But anyway, evil is called good today, and good is called evil. It's the way it is. Anyway, so let's get into it. Like I said, there's a new version of the Lwano bow. It's an upscaled version. The last one, I believe, was $60, $59.99. You can get on Amazon. This one here is $100 with tax. I think the total was $106, which is cheap. It's still cheap. 62-inch bow. I believe the riser's 15-inch. The limbs, rather, not lambs. Limbs are bamboo core with fiberglass coatings, and we'll check it out. We'll take a look at it and see what we got here. I'm really interested. Like I said, I haven't been shooting. Haven't shot my bows in probably about 2 weeks, but I'll probably shoot some today. The weather hasn't been too great either, and I have been busy with work. So, like I said, between the new puppy, which we rescued, and work, this is my Punisher knife, by the way, Sigmund, that I had showed in a previous video. So, there's the wrapping off up. Dogs are getting a little crazy, but that's good. Molly's now got Olive to play with, which is great. Our pit bull, unfortunately, due to cancer, we had to put him down. Molly was moping around, so we thought it was good to, get her another puppy. She's just over a year old, and, a dog's going to work out another dog better than any of us humans can, especially, me now, later in life, and my injuries catching up with me. My knees are pretty bad. All my joints are bad. As a matter of fact, because I have two Lwano 45-pound bows, I decided to, go down to a 40-pounder. I figured this one I could, it was going to be a lot easier, to pull back, the 5 extra pounds. And not that the 45's hard, it really isn't. But I didn't want to jump up to 50 with as bad as shape that my shoulders are in. So I got a 40-pound bow, and I figured this would be good for really, really practicing and working on my form. This should be very easy. So again, it's from Cupid Archery, as you can see with the box here. It's packaged pretty nice, as all their bows are. So let's see, how do we open this here? Okay, it's down here. Okay, so here we have, I guess, some instructions. Luano Wolf Takedown Recurve bow. So it's called a Wolf Takedown Recurve bow. I don't know if you can see that there. Oh, you know what? This is. Let me try and turn this around. Hold on one second here. Okay, so this is the packaging here, and as you can see now that I flipped it around properly, it's the Luano Wolf Takedown Recurve bow. So that's what we have here. I'm going to set this down. I hope that I'm going to position this right so that you can see me as I show this off what we have here. Hopefully that's getting me, I can't tell. So, okay, we have here the limbs and the riser, string. Put this down out of the way. Let's take a look at this riser. This is one of those, supposed to be where you can get extra limbs and you'll be able to change them real fast. I guess they click in, and never had a bow like that. But the riser looks nice, you know. It is different from the other Recurve Lwano bows in that it has things drilled out for, you know, plungers, and, you know, this is for, you know, a raised arrow rest, which I believe they give you in here. So let's see what we got here. Pretty windy. I know Ron, with his archery videos, he's been experiencing some rain, some high wind and stuff. Same thing with Handy. He's put out a couple good videos the last couple days. Yesterday, put one out. He was shooting in the rain. That bow was shooting really good, by the way. I mean, it was very, very silent, and it looked like it was pulling back very, with like ease. It looked like it was firing those arrows like butter. That was really nice. So again, here's the riser, and it's made out of, I forget what kind of woods it's supposed to be. I'll look into that. You know, there's I see right off the bat there's like a little bit of a ding in here, but for the most part it's nice. It's a good looking bow. And again, for $100, tax in total, I think it was $106. I expect that it's going to be nice. It's got, you know, a slightly radius shelf, so you could put fur on it. They give you 2 knocking points. They give you the fur. I don't know what this is here. Take a look. It's real easy and just touch with it. Oh, this is a stringer. Okay. All right. They give you a stringer. Looks like it's a nice little leather stringer. Yep. That's what it is. Okay. I have stringers, but that'll work. These are silencers, of course. They give you 2 of them. And here's the string. I don't know what kind of a string this is. I'm sure it'll tell me inside the... But I make my own strings anyway, so I will probably, you know, use this just to try it out and measure it so that I can start making my own strings. This bow is 62 inches, where the other Lwano bows are 60 inches. So it's 40 pounds at 28-inch draw, and it is 62 inches overall, which it says it right there. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, this is the upper limb. So we look at this, and we're gonna, I guess, snap this in and just hold it down. Actually, I got it in backwards, of course. I'm not paying attention here. Okay. And actually, so that you do put it on right, I guess, you can see it's got like this square, and you can see the hole for where this screw down piece is supposed to go. So yeah, you could take this apart real quickly, real easily. That went on good, and I like the fact that it doesn't jiggle around like you have with a lot of other bows. I see when people are doing unboxings like this, they go to put them in, and until they get the string on, it's all like jiggling around. And again, it shows you the weight, 40 pounds. This is labeled as the lower limb. Nice little design, Lwano name put on there. And make sure we put this on right as well. Okay, got it snug down pretty good, you know, just hand tight. And we would string this up, and again, it's pretty nice. It's, you know, for $100, you can't beat it. You know, like I said, it's got a couple little things. I don't know if you can see, like right here and right here, but all in all, it's not too bad. I've never used a raised arrow rest, so I am very curious to try this out. So this goes in here, I would imagine. I know you guys tell me, you know, these things work awesome. I don't know, it doesn't seem to be fitting properly. I guess I'll have to look at the oh, you know what? I guess it threads, huh? Yep, that's what it is. You don't just push these through. Okay, it threads on through. So I guess you can adjust, you know, how far you want it to come through, and then it's got a bolt, little, it's all plastic. Everything's plastic anymore, isn't it? Anyway, that's okay. I know that these supposedly break easily, so when I go to, I guess it would fall under the category of tuning your arrows, I'm going to have to play with this and decide how close I want it to be. It absolutely is supposed to be cut on center, or at least close to it, I would imagine. Maybe you guys can help me out and tell me if that's actually a center cut. It looks to me like it is, or maybe even cut just a little bit past center. But when you thread this all the way through, you know, it might hold the arrow out a little bit, you know, further than just midpoint. I don't know. But yeah, it's nice, you know. Again, you know, it's for $100. The craftsmanship looks good. We're gonna string it and then shoot a couple arrows. I'll show you how it works. My shooting, I don't expect is gonna be too good. Like I said, there's a couple little blemishes on this riser, but I don't care about that. I really don't. As long as the thing works good. And I'm enjoying the archery experience, you know. Mr. Winters put out a video that I watched yesterday. He might not have made it yesterday, but, you know, he was talking about, you know, one of the things that he enjoys is all the interaction that he sees going on between people that watch his videos, and he likes that because, you know, he's trying to help people like myself who don't know a whole lot about archery. This is a pretty new experience for me, but I am enjoying it, and I would have to 100% agree with him that, you know, I've made some awesome friends, you know, Mr. Goodchip, Handy, Sigmund, you know, Ron, of course, the guy at Roman Archery, real nice guy, he was very helpful. I like his videos. You know, there's a lot of you out there that have been just awesome to watch. You're unpacking, and you know, you just have much more experience than me. You tell us, you know, what bow is good. Is the black Hunter better or as good as the Samick Sage, you know, and you give us the reasons why you pick the bow that you pick. That's what Mr. Winters did the other day. The bearded guy, I think he likes to go by. Anyway, nice little bow, 62 inches. The recurve is nice. I don't see any blemishes. I don't see any lamination problems. You know, it is reinforced tips so that you can use fast flight, and I make my strings out of braided fishing line, so they would rip right through. I'm sure in a given enough time they would rip right through any plain wood limbs or limb tips, I guess I should say. So I'll string this up a little bit later, and I'm going to play around with this and try to, you know, come to some sense of how it should be set up. I'm obviously not too good with it, but I don't really tune my bows so much. I use 500 spine arrows, you know, I use carbon arrows, fiberglass arrows, you know, whatever I can get my hands on that, you know, seem to fly pretty good. I have a couple different ones. I have the Luano arrows that are really good too. Maybe I'll try them out on this, since, you know, we'll try to keep it all in the same make, so to speak. So yeah, that's the Lwano Takedown Wolf Recurve bow. You can get it on Amazon for $100 with tax. I think it's a total of $106. It's a good bow. Well, I'm assuming it's going to be a good bow. If it's anything like the other two bows that I have, I think I'm going to be pleasantly pleased with this. And it's an upgraded version of those bows, so I would imagine that this is even going to be better. Aesthetically, it's nice, you know. It's, you know, like I said, it's got a couple little blemishes, you know, marks, you know, on the wood riser, but, you know, if you drop it or you bang it against something, you're going to get some marks anyway. But all in all, looks pretty nice for $100, you know. I'm not one that's going to run out and spend $200 or $300. If this bow blew up on me for $100, am I really going to be upset? Not really. Where the other bows at $65 with tax, or $64, I think they were under $65. You know, if one of them blew up on me, because maybe a lot of times I don't unstring them. Like, I haven't shot for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and they're both strung up, you know. So if that's bad for the limbs, I don't know that it is. Some people say yes, some people say no. If it's doing damage to them and I go to pull it back and a limb snaps, am I going to cry about it? I'm not going to be happy about it, but, you know, I'm out $65, and I've had hours of good enjoyment from it already. So anyway, I'll keep you guys posted, and maybe in a little bit, a couple hours from now, maybe I'll shoot a couple of these if I can get this thing tuned up and see how this works out. I got a feeling I'm not going to really like this too much, and I'll probably put some fur on there and finger savers on the string, or I'll make my own string, probably for now, just so that I can shoot today, because I haven't shot in a long time. Right now the wife is out, I'm babysitting doggies, and by the time she gets back, I'm hoping to be shooting, and I'll keep you informed as to how this bow works out. All right, so God bless. Thanks for tuning in. You know, I can't give you too many pointers or tips like some of the other guys like Handy and stuff, but you know, hey, I'm glad to, you know, just share my experiences with you. Anyway, have a good day. Okay guys, so I did a little bit of reading here on the new Luano Wolf Takedown Recurve bow, and like I said, it's 62-inch overall bow length. Raise height is a little bit higher than what the standard Luano bows are. They were supposed to be from like 7 1/4, I think, to 8 inches. This is saying 7.5 to 8.25 inches, with a draw length of 28 inches. The riser is made of diamond wood and beech. Diamond spelled D-Y-M-O-N-D. and of course the typical laminated recurve limbs that they use, which is well, it's bamboo and it's fiberglass, but it's nice. So I have this set for 8¼ inches brace height. I put these on here. I'll probably take them off. I don't care if it's noisy. It really isn't noisy. I did a few shots. Interestingly enough, it's funny because there was a video out yesterday talking about this very same thing. My very first shot was a bullseye. I haven't shot in about 2 weeks, at least bare minimum a week and a half. And then, of course, I couldn't seem to hit the side of the barn, so to speak. So I'm using, I'm shooting not off the shelf like I normally do, but I am using the raised arrow rest that came with it. It's just, like I said, a piece of plastic that screws in. I would imagine it'll break easily. And I guess I should go back to watch some of Todd at All Things Archery. He does a lot of these videos where he does an unpacking and he shows you how it's set up and everything. And I know he's used these, and I don't remember whether or not he put any kind of a hair rest or anything on the back. I did this because I was shooting a couple without it, and it was just kind of marking the riser a little bit. So I figured, you know what, just for now, I'm going to put a little bit of fur on there to kind of pat it and soften it a little bit and see how it goes. So I put finger savers on there and just shooting a few, which feels good because I haven't shot in a while, but I'm really enjoying it. It's a real smooth bow. And as I thought, because it's only 40 pounds, it'd be real easy on the shoulders, and it is. I mean, if you're not shooting for 2 weeks, wow, that's way off. You can tell I haven't been shooting. If you're not shooting, I don't feel any strain in my shoulders at all, which is, of course, good. But I don't know about the raised arrow rest. I guess, I'm not having the arrow set up too high, maybe 1/4 of an inch at the most, maybe more like 3/16. Oh, there's a bullseye. But yeah, this looks a little flimsy if you ask me. It does look like it's not making any contact, which is good. Here we go. But I hear that these break real easy. They're very fragile, and I can see that. I mean, look at how it almost looks like it's ready to snap right now. And it has nothing to do with the Luano product. It's just, I think that's how they are. I mean, I'm probably just gonna maybe put something in here because it is radiused, but I would like it to be, if you can see that, I'd like it to be a little bit higher. I know some people will put like a toothpick in there or something. I might just glue a little piece of stick or something, like a little very, very small wooden dowel, maybe cut in half. Not bad. I'm shooting from 15 yards. If you're not shooting for 2 weeks, not too bad. Nothing to write home about, of course. But I do need to practice. Yeah, I'm going to watch a couple more, go back and look at some of Todd's videos. Shane Pitzer has a couple good ones too. I want to look at some of his, how he sets up his bows. I'm going to have to probably play with this one a little bit. But I like it. Smooth. Awesome bow. For $100, I would absolutely recommend this bow. Like I said, I'm not even a good archer. I'm pretty new to this. And Damn, for $100, man. How can you can't go wrong. Feels nice. I think that's in the bullseye too. Maybe just above. Let's shoot one more. Then we'll go take a look at what we got. It'll be a little embarrassing, but hey. This is I'm using an arrow. I was using Luano arrows. Not bad. Okay, but you know, all in all, do I like the bow? Yeah, I love it so far. Seems like a great buy. I really, it's smooth, 40-pound draw weight, really easy to pull back. I feel like I could, you know, hold it forever. It's nice. And like I said, I haven't been shooting, so, you know, the first time you pick up a bow after not shooting in a while, you know, especially if you're like me, you have some pretty bad shoulders, you know, it kind of tends to hurt a little bit. You're like, first couple shots are all over the place. My first shot was a bullseye, and, you know, I mean, not that that doesn't happen, it does, but, let's go down here and take a look at what we got here. But, yeah, it's a good bow. I like it a lot. Okay, not too bad. 1, 2, well, we got here, let me show you what we got here. Can you see this? So we got 1, 2 definitely in, 3 in, that one just kind of skimmed it. So we got like 4 that are kind of that are in the bullseye, I would say. You know, this one's a little questionable, but I think it's on the line. I'm gonna count it. So this one's out in left field, obviously. You know, didn't do too good with this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 misses. So 10 arrows, 4 in the bullseye for not shooting for 2 months. I did practice a couple shots before I actually did this. Not too bad. So anyway, my new Lwano bow, you know, 62-inch bow, 28-inch draw, brace height, 7.5 to 8 and 25 inches. I have it set at the 8.25. Nice, real nice bow. I really like it. The wood looks nice, and you know, I would recommend this bow to anybody. This is a great bow. So I'll keep you posted. I think I'm going to have to play around with this a little bit more and do some other stuff to it. But for just putting it together, not shooting in 2 weeks, I'm really pleased with it. I think that's going to be my main bow now. So I'll keep you informed, sports fans. God bless you. Read that Bible. You know, things are really bad out there. I'm certainly no angel, but you know what? Some of the things that I see, I just shake my head at. It's unbelievable the way this country's going down the tubes. This vaccination bullshit and wearing masks and masking kids, and now they want to, you know, shoot up kids with this vaccination. We have no idea what it's going to do. I have a couple friends that, you know, took it. They're a little bit older than I am, and you know, blood clots. Yep, one died, killed his wife too. They were driving in the car. He's in perfect condition until he got his shots. A couple months after the shots, guess what? He all of a sudden, out of the blue, has a massive heart attack, runs into the back of a dump truck while he was driving out on the road with his wife. They both died. Sad, really sad. I'm not getting it. Well, I'm not going to get political on you. I'll just leave it in Jesus' hands. Anyway, I'm out. God bless you.